the game itself. The action has already started. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on...
And he shoots! Now that looks a decent ball. That's a little off target. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he... Chance! He's scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great chance! Off the post! Danger averted for now.
Might want to be careful there.
First quarter of an hour gone. In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Caicedo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That has not gone well. Valverde. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Camavinga takes control of it and he's on the move. Oyarzabal, terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Robertson. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yamal, Valverde, he's picked his way through. Fernandez. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Fernandez. Robertson. This looks promising. Looking here to chip it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tino picks it up out wide. Yamal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's tried one! Valverde. Oh, that's nice. And that's been won straight back. Yamal. Can he finish? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Akanji, he's it forward. Fernandez. Now it's Tino. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
India merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Camavinga aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through, and it's played. Oyarzabal! Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Out of play for a goal kick. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. And here's Yamal. He is through here.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's on his way! Played out to the right. Yamal under intense pressure.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against them here.
It could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. And he's away. Oyarzabal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And now he has two. India find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a good ball. Nice control. Fernandez engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Threads one in. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pino. He's got away. Yeremy Pino. Oyarzabal. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution in progress.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Caicedo. Valverde. Fernandez does well to get it back. Messi in acres of space out wide. Mbappe! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
India certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's really well cleared. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernandez. Valverde. No, again there's no way through. Decent chance! Fernandez gets it clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Yamal. Very nicely done. Caicedo goes for a shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that is doing no harm at all. Caicedo. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And that's that. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
India are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes.
And the volley! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Fernandez. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Valverde. He's found the way through. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone loose. And here's Yamal. Yamal, ball comes in. Oyarzabal! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Fernandez. That looks a good ball through. Oyarzabal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space, shapes to shoot! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should have...
And he shoots! Taken goal, and they're at it again in double quick time, and that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oyarzabal, there's the shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
Real chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. India takes a shot. He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Is number 7.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
And the shot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Fernandes. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Fernandes. And that is expertly dealt with. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's kept it out. Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Valverde completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Just about within shooting range.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please take
Well,
this
for me, it's a
opportunity
lead
to
that's
visit
thoroughly
our
deserved,
official
Peter.
store where
They've been
memorabilia
quicker
from
to
today's
pretty much
match
everything
are
so
now
far.
available.
The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
India are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides. Substitution on the field. Number 9, Yeremy
And we're off
Pino.
again.
Number 14, Fernandes. Number
Rice
10,
cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get
coming
away.
on the field,
He needs a minder,
number
and one of his
24,
teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Number 18, Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe, Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's claimed by the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good take. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Valverde crosses it into the area. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Fernandez. It's Kane! And that is faded wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 8, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Rice.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The most accurate pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kamavinga. India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caicedo. That's Valverde. That's good play. Jimenez. And it's Caicedo. Out towards the flank. An instinctive delivery. He rises!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Caicedo. Valverde. Oh, this is a great position. Caicedo. For Messi. Yamal has created one goal already. Looking to play him in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Caicedo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, if they want to shut down the...
And the finish! Oh, terrific save.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
India have their second corner now. Bullish header! Alexander-Arnold. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
India can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Look at the chance! That's another chance! He has done it! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 18.
And now he has two. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Messi.
Substitution. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi! Fernandez. Well, that's surely a foul free kick. And that's wide. And time is up. India can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
And we come
so
to you
from
now
us both,
with a quick
a very
request
good
for
evening.
support for our World Charity Fund.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Pino! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Nicely weighted ball. Crossed into the middle. Oh, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. He's having a shot! In he goes again. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 6 minutes is number 7, Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Federico Valverde.
Played into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Incoming delivery. Pino! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance for a shot! It's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 14.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Fernandez.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, they've got it again. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 10.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Real chance! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And they're not going to make any further That's rather hopeful. No, it's wide.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Fernandez. Fernandez. Pino takes a shot. Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Camavinga wins the duel this time. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. He's tried one! He's put it wide.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Camavinga, who does have an assist to his name. Caicedo. Camavinga. He is just caressing the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a goal kick. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
India with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. Messi cuts it out. Valverde. India looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Pass somewhat off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Jimenez. Camavinga. Fernandez. This is Jimenez. Yamal. Fernandez looking to add to his goal. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Out to the right. And he whips it in. There's the header! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Short changes him with that pass. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Just a quick
India
reminder
really
today,
are
please
in control
refrain
here.
from parking
They've done
outside
exactly
this
what they
stadium.
set out to do.
Thank you very
There's a
much for your
genuine flow
cooperation.
about their
And
football,
please welcome
and
our
some of the
fans to the
stuff they've played so
field.
far has been great on the eye.
India have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. There's the start of the second half. And that has left him in a heap. Pinches it off him. He has found the way through. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it looked promising. Oh, what a mistake! Valverde. And he has been fouled there. Jimenez. And Akanji. And it's Kane. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde. Fernandez. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kane. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Ball driven towards the far post. Camavinga. Robertson. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. He's found a way past. And here's Camavinga. Camavinga cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Alexander-Arnold. Yeremy Pino being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Valverde. Goes for a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
He's got away. Caicedo. Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he couldn't quite make it 6.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh no, what has happened here? Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caicedo. And here's the chance to counter. Tries from a long way out. And that's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga, bullish header! Oh, it needed better placement. Valverde. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Not the most accurate pass. And he's being shifted off it. Threads one in. That's a good ball out wide. Valverde. He's charged, surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Messi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? It'll be a throw-in. Caicedo.
And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Mikel Oyarzabal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
India definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Please grab the tickets you were given when
Thanks
you were walking
to
through
Jim
the
alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. India are already in celebration mode.
Hello,
Free from
everyone,
pressure,
and
free
welcome
from
to Old
tension.
Trafford.
All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Manchester United, after 3
Simple,
minutes.
certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Harry Kane!
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Fernandez. Caicedo. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Caicedo. Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Yamal. Great skill, that's nice. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. India are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Kane looks to get on the end of this. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out towards the right wing. Caicedo. And that has not gone well. And he's forced to go back.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Son Heung-min. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jimenez. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Kane. Jimenez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Caicedo. Applies the finish! Oh, nearly. Jimenez. There will be a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Robertson. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please welcome our players.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack.
Substitution
Just
taking
change the
place.
rhythm up front.
That gets things going for the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. Short changes him with that pass. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half. Pino! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Can he get it through? Robertson. Now it's Valverde. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez. Caicedo. And Akanji. Pino gets into a good position. Oh, that was vital. Jimenez clears it away. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Mbappe is flagged offside.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now he's got space here. Pino!
India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, nice touch. Looking for takes a shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Pete.
Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. In he goes again! He scores! And the comeback is complete! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 7, Federico Valverde.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now this could be a chance. Robertson does well to get it back. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Now it's Kane.
Caicedo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Oyarzabal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gets a good foot in there.
Here's a chance!
And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Caicedo.
Now it's Kane. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Camavinga.
Now it's Kane.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul.
Very much into the last knockings.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up
There will
front,
be 3
make sure it
minutes
sticks,
at a time.
and sustain some pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. And the number on the board is 3. Now that looks a decent ball. Akanji. Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. And Akanji.
And that will be the final act.
India have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Caicedo.
Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
Today, that memorabilia from today's
And with
match
that, it's
is
time for
now
me to
on
thank
sale
Jim
in the
Beglin
Stadium
and to
Hall.
wish you a very good evening.
you